Have you ever felt a quiet, nagging discomfort that seems to settle in as the years go by? A sense of heaviness, of being stuck that wasn't there before? For many people navigating life beyond the age of 70, this feeling has a name: constipation. It may start as a minor nuisance, a topic we'd rather not discuss, but it can quietly grow into a thief that steals away comfort, drains precious energy, and even chips away at the bedrock of our independence. It's a silent struggle that unfolds behind closed doors, affecting millions, yet spoken of in whispers. We often see a stark contrast in our communities. There are vibrant individuals in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s who move with a certain lightness, their days unburdened by digestive woes. They enjoy their meals, engage in their hobbies, and live with a sense of freedom within their own bodies. Then there are others, equally deserving of a peaceful life, who find themselves in a constant battle with bloating, straining, and a persistent discomfort that casts a shadow over their daily activities. This difference, this vast gap in well-being, is very rarely a matter of luck or the result of some expensive, elusive medicine. More often than not, the secret lies in the simple, humble contents of their pantry and refrigerator. Decades of research and countless observations by geriatric specialists and nutritionists have revealed a powerful truth. Certain foods and drinks, rich in fiber, hydration, and gut-friendly nutrients, can profoundly restore the natural rhythm of the body. These aren't fads or complicated, restrictive diets. They are consistent, life-sustaining patterns observed in those who remain healthy, active, and vital well into their later years. Today, we are going to pull back the curtain on 6 of these foundational nutritional powerhouses. These are the foods and drinks that can dramatically relieve constipation for seniors, with results so consistently effective that an estimated 99% of cases can see significant improvement when these habits are adopted with care. By the time we finish our journey together, you will have a clear, actionable roadmap. You will understand precisely which items to welcome into your kitchen and, more importantly, why they work so effectively. You will learn how they can help you feel lighter, more energetic, and profoundly more confident in your body's ability to support you. I urge you to stay with me until the very end, because the final item on our list is one that is often overlooked, yet it holds a surprising power to transform your digestive health and overall vitality. Let us begin this journey toward renewed comfort and well-being. The first, and perhaps most classic champion in the fight for digestive regularity, is found right in the fruit aisle, often in a humble, unassuming bag: dried fruits, with prunes leading the charge. These are not just sweet snacks. They are potent, natural remedies that have been trusted for generations, and modern science has fully validated their effectiveness. Their power is twofold, stemming from a unique combination of natural sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol that acts like a magnet for water, and a very high concentration of dietary fiber. Together, they create a gentle yet highly effective solution for keeping the digestive system moving as it should. To understand their impact, let's imagine 2 neighbors living in a sunny Florida retirement community, both in their early 80s. Let's call them Linda and Carol. Linda, having grown up with a mother who swore by natural remedies, starts each morning with a small bowl containing 4 or 5 prunes, sometimes mixing chopped raisins into her oatmeal. She doesn't think of it as medicine. It's simply a pleasant part of her routine. As a result, she rarely gives her digestion a second thought. Her system remains smooth and predictable. She feels a sense of lightness in her belly and no longer experiences that familiar dread or anxiety about going to the bathroom. Carol, on the other hand, has found that as she's gotten older, cooking has become more of a chore. She relies more on packaged foods, white bread, and simple pastas because they're quick and easy. Over time, a troubling pattern has emerged. She suffers from more frequent and severe bouts of constipation, leaving her feeling sluggish, bloated, and trapped in a cycle of discomfort that can last for days without relief.
The profound difference in their daily lives isn't a consequence of their age. It is a direct result of the simple, conscious act of choosing fiber-rich dried fruits that actively support and maintain bowel motility. Science provides a clear picture of what's happening inside their bodies. The insoluble fiber present in prunes, figs, and apricots acts like a gentle broom, adding bulk to the stool and helping to sweep it through the colon. Simultaneously, the sorbitol they contain is an osmotic agent. It draws water from the surrounding tissues into the intestines. This process softens the stool, making it much easier to pass without straining. This dual action mechanism is what makes them especially effective for seniors, whose digestive systems can naturally become a bit more sluggish over time.
If you find yourself in a situation similar to Carol's, straining more often than not, or having fewer than 3 bowel movements a week, it's worth asking a simple question. Are prunes, figs, or raisins a regular part of my diet? The wonderful news is that you don't need to consume them in large quantities. A small, consistent serving each day, such as 4 to 6 prunes or a quarter cup of raisins, can make a remarkable difference. You can also get creative by adding chopped dried apricots or figs into salads for a touch of sweetness, or stirring them into plain yogurt for a delicious and beneficial snack. If chewing harder textures has become a challenge, soaking the dried fruit in a bit of warm water for about 30 minutes will soften them beautifully, making them tender and easy to enjoy. For countless older adults, this simple daily habit can transform a painful, chronic problem into a manageable, forgotten one, all without the need for harsh laxatives or prescription medications. So I encourage you to pay close attention to whether you are including these natural helpers in your meals. They may just be the easiest and most pleasant path back to daily regularity and comfort. Does this first secret resonate with you? If you've found this insight into the power of dried fruits helpful and are ready to apply it, please take a moment to comment with the number 1 below. It lets me know you're here and finding value in our conversation. Moving on from the sweetness of fruit, our second pillar of digestive health is found in the hearty, grounding world of oats and other whole grains. These are the foods that provide a steady, reliable source of energy, but their benefits run much deeper, playing a critical role in maintaining a healthy and efficient digestive tract, especially after the age of 70. Grains like oats, barley, quinoa, and whole wheat are incredibly rich in both soluble fiber, such as the powerful beta-glucan found in oats, and insoluble fiber. It is this dynamic duo of fiber types that works in perfect harmony to add healthy bulk to stool and facilitate its smooth passage through the body. Let's consider the stories of 2 old friends in their late 70s, George and Henry, who get together for coffee every week in their small Texas town. George has made a habit of starting his day with a warm bowl of oatmeal, often topped with a handful of fresh berries or a sprinkle of flaxseed. His digestion is as steady and reliable as his morning routine. He feels comfortably full and satisfied after his breakfast, and he rarely, if ever, experiences the frustrating discomfort of constipation. Henry, however, has always preferred the convenience of toast made from white bread and a bowl of refined, sugary cereal. These foods have been processed in a way that strips them of their natural fiber and many of their nutrients. Over time, Henry has noticed a significant change. His bowel habits have become irregular and unpredictable. He suffers from a heavy, bloated feeling and often has to strain, a process that leaves him feeling tired and frustrated. The stark contrast in their experiences is not dictated by their age, but by their fundamental choice of grains. The fiber from whole grains, like George's oatmeal, acts like a microscopic sponge within the digestive system. It absorbs water, creating softer, bulkier stools that are much easier for the intestinal muscles to move along. Researchers and cardiologists have long noted a strong correlation. Seniors who consume at least 1 to 2 servings of whole grains daily not only enjoy healthier, more regular digestion, but also tend to have stronger hearts and better managed blood sugar levels. Now is a good time to reflect on your own daily routine. When you reach for bread, rice, or cereal, are you choosing the processed white versions, or are you opting for the robust, nutrient-dense goodness of oatmeal, barley, brown rice, and whole wheat? The empowering truth is that even small, incremental changes can bring about surprisingly quick and welcome relief. You could start by replacing just one refined item each day with its whole grain counterpart. Perhaps it's choosing oatmeal for breakfast instead of a sugary cereal, having a side of brown rice or quinoa with your lunch instead of white rice, or making your sandwich with 100% whole wheat bread. Even something as simple as a snack of air-popped popcorn, which is a whole grain, can contribute to your daily fiber intake and help keep things moving. By consciously making these choices a part of your daily life, you are doing so much more than just improving your digestion. You are fortifying your entire body, supporting long-term health in ways that protect your energy, your independence, and your overall sense of vitality. If you're still with me and these insights are proving valuable, I'd love to know. Please comment with the number 2 below to show you're engaged and learning. And if you haven't already, this is a perfect time to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Your support is what allows us to continue creating helpful content designed to inform and inspire you. Now, let's continue our exploration. Our third essential element for promoting digestive harmony comes from the vibrant, life-giving world of leafy greens. When we talk about natural, effective ways to ease constipation, vegetables like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens deserve a place of honor on your plate. These nutritional powerhouses are packed with an impressive combination of both fiber and magnesium, 2 critical elements that work synergistically to relax the colon and stimulate healthy, regular bowel movements. Their brilliant green color is a sign of the vitality they can bring to your system. Picture 2 women in their late 70s, Alice and Ruth, who live in the same apartment building. Alice, who has a small container garden on her sunny California balcony, makes a point to include a small salad with her lunch every day, or adds a generous portion of cooked spinach to her evening meal. She has noticed that this simple habit keeps her digestion feeling wonderfully smooth. Her stomach feels less heavy, she rarely experiences bloating, and she has regular bowel movements without any strain or effort. Ruth, however, finds preparing fresh vegetables to be a bit of a hassle. She tends to fill her plate primarily with meats and starches like potatoes or pasta. Over time, she has begun to notice that constipation is becoming a more frequent and bothersome issue. This is often accompanied by uncomfortable bloating and a restless feeling at night that disrupts her sleep. The difference in their quality of life is clear, and it isn't solely a matter of aging. It's the consistent absence of leafy greens in Ruth's diet that has deprived her body of the essential fiber and minerals it needs to function optimally. Science illuminates exactly why this matters so much. The insoluble fiber in greens adds necessary bulk to the stool, which helps it move through the digestive tract more efficiently. But the real secret weapon here is magnesium. Magnesium is often called nature's muscle relaxant for good reason. It plays a crucial role in relaxing the muscles of the intestinal wall, but it also has an osmotic effect, gently drawing water into the colon. This dual action both softens the stool and eases its passage, making it a remarkably effective natural remedy for constipation. If you find yourself straining or feeling backed up, take a moment to honestly ask yourself, how often are leafy greens actually showing up on my plate? Is it once a week, or is it a daily practice? The great news is that you don't need to consume massive quantities to reap the benefits. Just 1 or 2 servings a day can be enough to help restore and maintain regularity. This could be as simple as a bowl of salad, a side of steamed kale drizzled with a little olive oil, or even blending a handful of fresh spinach into a fruit smoothie. You won't even taste it, but your body will thank you. If chewing tough, raw greens is a concern, lightly steaming, sautéing, or even wilting them in a soup makes them wonderfully tender and easy to enjoy while preserving most of their nutrients. By integrating these simple, vibrant vegetables into your daily meals, you are providing your body with the fundamental tools it needs to stay regular, energized, and comfortable. Most importantly, you are taking a proactive step in managing your own health, a choice that directly supports your ability to stay independent and strong for all the years ahead. Have you ever discovered a surprisingly delicious way to prepare leafy greens? Whether it's a special salad dressing or a simple cooking technique, share your favorite tip in the comments below. Your idea might just inspire someone else to add more of these wonderful vegetables to their diet. Now, let's venture into a fascinating and powerful category of foods that work on a much deeper, microscopic level to combat constipation. Fermented foods. Adding items like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut to your diet is a formidable strategy for anyone over 70 looking to improve their digestive health. These foods are teeming with probiotics, which are the beneficial, good bacteria that help maintain a healthy, balanced ecosystem within your gut. This internal garden, when properly tended, is a cornerstone of active and comfortable digestion. Let's imagine two men in their early 80s, Samuel and Robert. Samuel, an avid reader of health articles, has made a habit of having a daily serving of plain yogurt or a small glass of kefir. He's noticed over the years that his digestion remains remarkably smooth and predictable. He feels less bloated after meals and rarely, if ever, has to struggle with constipation. Robert, on the other hand, has never really enjoyed dairy products and is a bit wary of foods with a sour taste, so he tends to skip anything fermented. Over the years, he's developed increasingly irregular bowel habits, suffers from heavier discomfort and bloating, and has found himself becoming more and more reliant on over-the-counter laxatives just to find temporary relief.
The divergence in their health journeys doesn't hinge on age, but rather on the presence or absence of a daily infusion of probiotics that keep the digestive system well populated and moving efficiently. Researchers in the field of gut health have found compelling evidence that seniors who regularly include fermented foods in their diet tend to have more stable and diverse gut microbiota. This leads to not only better bowel movements, but also stronger immune systems and even improved mood, thanks to the well-established gut-brain connection. A healthy gut truly is central to overall well-being. Take a moment to consider your own routine. When was the last time you consciously consumed yogurt, kefir, kimchi, or sauerkraut? The good news is that even a small, consistent portion each day can make a tangible difference. When choosing yogurt, look for plain or unsweetened varieties and check the label to ensure it contains live and active cultures. You could enjoy a glass of kefir, a fermented milk drink with a consistency similar to a thin smoothie, or add a spoonful of tangy sauerkraut as a side dish to your meal. If dairy doesn't agree with you, there's a growing world of plant-based options, such as coconut yogurt, almond milk kefir, or fermented soy products like tempeh, which also contain beneficial probiotics. These foods offer a gentle, effective, and completely natural way to support your bowels and enhance your overall health without resorting to harsh chemical treatments. By making them a regular habit, you are giving your body a daily boost that protects your comfort, fortifies your health, and safeguards your precious independence. If you're still watching and finding these deep dives valuable, let me know by commenting with the number 4 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so and turning on the bell for notifications. Your support is incredibly encouraging and helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. Let's press on to our next key ingredient.
One of the most reliable and nutrient-dense strategies for relieving constipation after 70 involves adding a specific trio of seeds and nuts into your daily diet: flax seeds, chia seeds, and almonds. These small but mighty foods deliver a rich and synergistic mix of soluble fiber, insoluble fiber, and healthy fats that work together to naturally lubricate the intestines and promote smoother, more comfortable bowel movements. They are a concentrated source of digestive support that can be easily incorporated into any meal.
Let's consider two more individuals in their 70s, Edward and Charles. Edward, a retired architect who enjoys a structured and mindful approach to his health, starts his morning with oatmeal topped with a tablespoon of ground flax seeds. He sometimes stirs a spoonful of chia seeds into his glass of water, letting it sit for 10 minutes to form a gel. In the afternoon, he enjoys a small handful of almonds as a satisfying snack. As a result of these simple habits, his digestion remains remarkably steady and effortless. His stomach feels lighter, and he is a stranger to the struggles of constipation. Charles, however, has always avoided seeds and nuts. He believes they are too difficult to chew with his dental work, or that they are too high in calories and fat. Over the years, he has begun to notice his digestion slowing down significantly, leading to frequent bloating, a sense of fullness, and more days passing without relief. The contrast in their digestive wellness lies squarely in their dietary choices. Science beautifully explains why Edward's strategy is so effective. When flax seeds and chia seeds are exposed to water, they absorb it and form a gel-like mucilaginous substance. This gentle, slippery gel helps to soften stool while also providing a soothing coating for the intestinal lining, making everything pass more easily. Almonds contribute to this process by providing a healthy dose of both fiber and magnesium, along with beneficial monounsaturated fats that can further help to keep the bowels moving smoothly. It's a good time to ask yourself, are you including these specific seeds and nuts in your meals each day? The good news, as with our other recommendations, is that a little goes a long way. You don't need to eat vast quantities. 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds, a tablespoon of chia seeds soaked in water or yogurt, or a small handful of about 20 almonds is a perfect daily portion that can make a profound difference. If chewing is a concern, the solution is simple. Always use ground flax seeds, as the body cannot break down whole ones, and allow chia seeds to soak and soften. Almonds can be enjoyed as smooth, natural almond butter spread on whole wheat toast or an apple slice. By making these specific seeds and nuts a regular part of your diet, you can effectively ease constipation, support your heart health with their good fats, and maintain a steady level of energy that helps you stay active, engaged, and fully independent. What's your favorite way to enjoy seeds or nuts? Do you have a go-to recipe or a simple snack idea? Share it in the comments section. Let's build a collection of healthy and delicious ideas together.
We have now arrived at our final and arguably most crucial element in the quest to overcome constipation after the age of 70. It is a factor so fundamental that it is often overlooked, yet its power is immense. Proper hydration, especially through simple, life-sustaining drinks like water, warm herbal teas, and certain natural fruit juices. Staying well hydrated is the non-negotiable partner to a high-fiber diet. It works to keep stool soft and pliable, making bowel movements far less strained. This becomes especially vital as we age, because the body's natural thirst signal can become less reliable, making it easier to become dehydrated without even realizing it. Let's picture our final pair of seniors, Doris and Betty, both in their early 80s. Doris has made it a lifelong habit to drink a glass of water with every meal. She sips on soothing chamomile tea in the evening while reading, and occasionally enjoys a small glass of pear juice as a treat.
As a result, she rarely thinks about her digestion. It stays steady and regular, her body feels lighter, and constipation is a problem she simply doesn't have. Betty, however, drinks several cups of coffee throughout the day and enjoys a soda with her dinner, often forgetting to replenish her system with plain water. Over time, her stools have become harder and more difficult to pass. Her digestion has slowed considerably, and constipation has become a regular and frustrating source of pain and anxiety. The difference in their comfort and health is not a matter of age or fate. It is a direct consequence of their hydration habits. The science behind this is straightforward but critical. Water and other fluids keep the intestines lubricated, allowing stool to move through more easily. Furthermore, fiber, which we've discussed at length, absolutely requires water to do its job properly. Without enough fluid, a high-fiber diet can actually make constipation worse, creating a dense, hard mass that is difficult to pass. Think of trying to mix cement without enough water. Warm drinks like herbal teas can provide an extra benefit by gently stimulating the bowels and relaxing the digestive muscles. Natural juices like pear, prune, or apple juice contain not only fluids, but also the natural sugar sorbitol, which we learned about earlier, providing a mild laxative effect. Now, take a moment for an honest assessment of your own habits. How much water or non-caffeinated tea are you truly drinking in a day? Are you waiting until you feel thirsty to drink? The great news is that you don't need to go to extreme lengths.
The goal is to aim for around 6 to 8 cups of fluid spread evenly throughout the day. Don't try to drink it all at once. Choose options that feel soothing and are easy to enjoy. Herbal teas like peppermint, ginger, or chamomile are wonderful, gentle choices that can help relax the digestive tract. While small servings of 100% fruit juice can provide an added boost, it's best to enjoy them in moderation due to their sugar content. By keeping your body consistently and adequately hydrated, you are supporting not only your digestion, but also your energy levels, your circulation, your skin health, and your overall comfort. If you've stayed with me on this entire journey and found these insights valuable, please let me know one last time by commenting with the number 6 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is your final invitation to join our community. Your support helps us continue creating good content designed to inform and inspire you. Now that we have explored these 6 powerful pillars of digestive health, let's take a moment to reflect on where you stand. Constipation after 70 is so much more than a simple inconvenience. It can insidiously affect your energy, casting a pall over your mood, and even eroding your confidence in living an independent, spontaneous life. But the most encouraging truth we can take away from our discussion today is that most of these struggles are not inevitable. They can be significantly eased and often entirely resolved through a series of small, conscious, and compassionate daily choices. The path to relief is within your reach. Adding prunes or other dried fruits to your breakfast for their natural sorbitol and fiber is a simple first step. Choosing hearty oats and whole grains over refined products to build a steady digestive rhythm is another. Filling your plate with the vibrant color and magnesium-rich goodness of leafy greens, including probiotic-rich fermented foods to balance your inner ecosystem, enjoying the concentrated power of flax seeds, chia seeds, and almonds, and above all, remembering the critical importance of drinking plenty of water, teas, and natural juices for hydration. All of these steps work together in a beautiful symphony of health.
None of them require expensive treatments, complicated routines, or drastic lifestyle overhauls. They only ask for consistency and a gentle commitment to habits that build comfort and health over time. So I ask you to consider, which of these 6 areas in your own life could use a little more strengthening? The power lies in the fact that you can begin today. Even one small change, a handful of prunes in the morning, an extra glass of water in the afternoon, can begin to shift your digestive function and give you back a precious sense of control. Over weeks and months, these small, consistent steps can help restore regularity, reduce strain, and protect the quality of your daily life. Your future comfort is not set in stone. Your choices matter far more than you might realize. By embracing these natural, time-tested remedies, you can live lighter, feel stronger, and move through your days with more confidence in your own body, free from fear or embarrassment. Your body isn't a machine that's breaking down. It's a garden that simply needs the right kind of care to flourish. Thank you for joining me today. I would genuinely love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts and experiences are so important to this community, so please don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone you care about. Your support is what enables us to continue creating good content to inform and inspire. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.